Okay, so we're going to start lesson one. Part of your homework assignment is to establish a reading list. I've established a startup reading list for anyone who maybe doesn't like to read or uh, doesn't have a good starting point with business books. Do you have to follow this reading list? No. I think if you've already read them or you've read maybe the cover in the first chapter and you're thinking this is not the book for you, I would say find the reading list that best accommodates and suits you. However, reading is fundamental, and I know you're thinking, no. But sometimes we don't have a rich uncle that can give us the roadmap. Sometimes we don't have CPA friends or attorney friends that can help lead us into what might be good advice for us in business. So books are a good way, whether they give you something to go by or you learn absolutely what not to do. You're getting into a habit of becoming more astute in business in general. And what you want to do in business is be a student of your craft and understanding how business works in general. So let me stop talking and share my list. Here we go. So, and I have a couple of screens. So if you see me looking away, that's what it is. So we have a couple of books here. The Lean Startup. So this is creating and launching a successful startup. It explains how to use the customer feedback to validate ideas and create products that people want to buy. The E-Myth Revisited is another book. Good to great. This is a great book about character and how to overcome struggle. It provides valuable lessons in leadership strategy and decision making, which are all tied into character. The Art of Possibility, Leadership and Innovation, Creative Confidence, Unleashing the Creative Potential Within Us All, and The Power of Your Leadership, Making a Difference with Others by John Maxwell, because no book list in business should be devoid of John Maxwell. So you might be saying to yourself, okay, well, this is a great start. Why is this in lesson one? This is in lesson one because you should be reading throughout your course journey. I don't have specific homework on it, but you should be reading. If you're not reading a book, you should be listening to a book. If you cannot afford to purchase books, say like here, you go to the Lean Startup and you notice, okay, Kindle, you might have some Kindle credit, $15. Some might say $15 is nothing. Some might say, I don't have $15. I personally, if you absolutely just have it to give it and support the author, fantastic. But another way you can also support yourself and the author is by renting a book from a private public library. There is so many resources in the public library form. So I already taken the time. So I'm in Virginia. So I've already pulled up the City of Virginia Beach Public Library. But take a look at this, Books and More, digital library. Take a look at the tools and mobile apps. Hoopla for Android, and for iOS. Libby, Maxer, I haven't used that one. I have used Libby and Hoopla, and I download books for free all the time and listen to them because sometimes I'm driving. Sometimes I've had a long day and I don't really want to sit and read. Sometimes my head hurts because I do a lot of writing. So whatever your thing is, don't let people tell you that just because you're not physically reading the book that you're not gaining anything from it. What the number one tool in your toolbox to gain from anything, whether it's reading or listening to it, is to have a genuine interest in the topic and the content that is being streamed to you. So if you find yourself not listening to it, or it doesn't, sometimes I don't like the voice of the author. It just bothers me. So sometimes I'll just go and read the book just because I like the content, but I just hated somebody's voice. What can I say? We're picky like that as human beings, and not to recognize that, I think, is just simply silly. The other thing is that most of us post COVID are back to work. We're in our car. Sometimes we're driving further because we switch jobs or whatever. Or even if you're not driving further, 5-10 minutes um in a book of genuine interest can make a difference, not just in your life, but in your learning experience. And if you're in business and you don't want to be a student of business, I think that sets you up to be really limited in not just your acumen, but your potential in business. So to go back to the reading list, the Lean Startup, the E-Myth Revisited, Good to Great. These are some standard books that give you versatility in everything from startup to character to some of the concepts and things that we will develop throughout this course. So my suggestion, I will post this so that you can see a link to Amazon. I don't get paid on this. I just wanted you to have the resources to do it. But if you're not looking to pay for books, go to your public library, see what's available, see how much of that is available on an ebook or a Kindle, or go borrow a book. We have so many resources that don't cost us money. It's just a lot of times we just don't take the time to do it. And if you're not going to take the time to invest in yourself, then why are you really here? You know, why bother getting started in something if your passion is so short-sighted that you're unwilling to go get a free book to further yourself? To me, it doesn't make sense. If it makes sense to you, great. Again, if you can afford it and you want to invest into it, do so. If not, there are so many resources you can access. I personally have built my own library, sharing with folks because I like to read some books. I like to listen to some books. So I have a group of people that we interchange and share books. I'm not sure if that's the right thing to do or not, but I've developed something that worked for me and for me to gain knowledge from the people that I trust and respect. And you can do the same thing. So I encourage you to read or listen to some books. My suggestion on the reading list for this assignment throughout the course is going to be this list. Again, I provided Amazon links. I don't get paid on that. I'm not set up to be anything on Amazon as of yet, but I think you should take a look at these, even if you skim through the books. I think they're a value add to anyone looking to learn more about business, get started in business, and understand the fundamentals and the concepts of business. Hope this was helpful to you. I'm looking forward to seeing what books you pick. So if you pick one of these books and you've already read it, drop it in the comments. If you're simply not here to read, why are you here? Thank you for coming. Have a good day.